Still think we on 3.
3, 2, 1.
Movement of the people.
Welcome to Exodus Nation.
Man, we are finally back in the studio.
What's up? What's up?
This is actually the first real time.
For sure.
We came in like, I feel like it was like working out, where you don't work out for a while. You come in, do a little quick warm up last week.
Yeah, you done lost the progress.
I was not
Momentum out of sync,
was
right?
not in, man. We chopped it up for about a half hour, but at the end of the half hour, I was done.
Yeah, me too.
I was just like, you know what? Let's go shoot some pool.
Glad to be back, though. Glad to be back, man. Ready? Energy's popping.
I wish I could say the same.
Let's go.
My spirits are not at ease, brother. I'm just not. I wish I could say the same, and I wish I was ready to be here fully, but my spirits are not at ease.
Mine either. But that energy, man, that's what I'm bringing. That's what I want to bring. I want to bring that energy here.
I'm never gonna lose that. Let's do it. Let's get into it. Let's hit it hard type energy. But okay, so to begin with, I've been thinking about the way we've been doing this now, because we've been doing this for 6 months, right?
Yep.
I think the way we started this was that we wanted to make sure there was an ability for everyone to feel they had a place when it came to the topics we were talking about. I've always wanted to be respectful of someone else's wants, someone else's, discomforts.
Point of view, right.
Yeah, things like that. And I definitely wanted to keep us on some kind of, let's calm ourselves down, because we wild boys. And, when we get to talking, there's no telling what's going to come out of our mouth.
For sure.
That's what it is.
Right.
We've worked very hard on that, and I'm very proud of us, because we have done some really good. Like, you can put your show on with our kids, and I don't feel like it's going to be bad. It's not going to be something that you can't listen to with the family.
Right.
Then again, I've been having issues with that as well.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like I've been censoring myself for sure.
Over censoring
myself to fill someone else's standards, and we're not getting the support from those people.
Right.
Anyway.
Right.
That's been bothering me. I'm doing something to try to, maybe tailor ourselves to other people, but they're not supporting us anyway. And I'm like, so what's the point of us tailoring ourselves to other people who don't show support? And support, I don't even mean anything bigger than just giving me I enjoy how you guys conduct your show. I get the, Melissa McFadden show. That was great. When you guys were talking about mothers and depression and great. But those are from people who would actually like us to get deeper and open up a little bit more. Not from the people who are saying, I appreciate the way that you two brothers conduct yourselves in a respectful way. I'm not getting that. I'm getting from the people who were like, man, y'all should have just let it rip.
Well, I tell you what, man, and I'm not sure about letting it all rip, because I think that we definitely want to have some sort of control and direction. We don't want to be sloppy out here.
I agree.
But I think the current times, man, it just becomes an expectation, because maybe we're not getting that type of feedback because everybody expects in this time and age for people to conduct themselves in that type of a fashion, because it's easy, especially with social media, to go viral in a negative way for something that you didn't even intend, or something that you didn't even mean, or misinterpretations and everything like that. So, I think that at the same time, we've done what we've done up to this point for a reason. But if it's time to grow, and if it's time to, get back to a stronger core within ourselves, then I'm all with it too, man.
I feel that we can have an intelligent conversation that doesn't have to be tailored towards children, because I don't really want to have conversations that children should be sitting down listening to. There's no doubt in my head that I'm going to say bullshit. It's going to happen. And I don't really want to stop a conversation flow, because when people say you just cuss because you can't find a better word or something, no, sometimes when I say that's bullshit, it's meaningful. It actually does. It's real. when people get emotional, man, the censorship that we've been taking has been extreme.
Right.
I feel like we have now, gotten to a level where we can bring it up a little bit because we are respectful enough to understand when it matters, it's going to be said because it's real.
And to that, man, it's meat and milk. We've given the people milk. Now they're ready for some solid food. Let's get them.
I don't know how solid some people are ready for.
Well, it's funny because I remember that going to that metamorphosis when it came to religion. There was a whole chain. They say, "Hold on, I mean, you on water right now. Now you on milk. Now you want the meat." So I think we've been, for the most part, and I remember you put to me what made me change it because I was the worst. I was the worst when it come to just slang and cursing and just everything. It seemed like every other word out of my mouth was something that, could be taken as ignorant. And I think it's just the accent of the time. It's the accent of a person's journey for them to be able to express themselves as liberally as they want to. You know what I mean? With no constraints. I think when you get that and it's a person that is willing to put forth the energy and a thought for everybody to understand where they're coming from. Maybe some of those words that you were saying earlier is definitely, they fit better because that was their initial thought.
I'm glad that you said that you would be the worst because I didn't really put a judgment on it. Mm-hmm. At the time, when we did our first sit down, our brother Timmy was the only one who actually got.
Yeah, Timmy was on
He got 5 minutes where we could actually show that.
Right, he was on it, man.
Proud of it. So we all messed up. I never really.
And that was his only 5.
That was his only 5. It was so bad.
Shout out to Timmy. I can remember the very first thing, the thing that made me want to change, and I just wanted to go back to that because the thing that made me want to change when you said you were sending it to my mom. It was all over. When you said you were sending to moms, bro, I was like,
It was so easy, too, because however long it was, I think I was in the first 30 seconds. Like, I know exactly what I'm going to say to you. It doesn't even matter. I'm showing your mom.
Right.
And then you can decide from that point because it wasn't even, I didn't want to involve your kids. I wasn't going to involve your personal friends, whatever. Your mom, though. Right. Because me and her had talked about it long before we even got to that point, and she was excited. She was excited. She was proud. She wanted to know what are these boys about to do?
What they about to say?
And I kept hyping it up to her, and that's what you gave me. And I was like, when she asked me, I'm not about to lie to her. I'm just gonna give it to her, and it's your fault. I have nothing to do with this. So good luck with that.
Welcome to Exodus Nation.
Well, I think the rough cut, man. I can give it to you guys rough. I can give it to y'all, uncensored. And y'all know exactly where I'm coming from. Now, people who don't know me, and for me to try to change up what I'm thinking to what I'm going to say while on air, I mean, takes, you got to get comfortable. And I think right now I'm starting to get comfortable or even more comfortable. So